Hi, in today's video I'll be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. I hope that you enjoyed this video, maybe alongside a cup of coffee or tea or a snack. Also, I'd love to know what book you're currently reading. I'm currently reading The Book Thief, and honestly, I did not think that I would love it as much as I've been loving it. Historical fiction has been my favorite genre for a while since I was a kid, but for some reason I just never picked up this book. And now that I have, I don't know what took me so long because it's incredible. This is besides the point, but one of the things I really like about the book is its usage of foreshadowing. It reminds me of A Chronicle of a Death Foretold by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Even though major events are spoiled, you as the reader are still captivated. By the way, my name is Hiba, and one of my many nicknames is Hibs, which is where the channel name comes from. And let's get started. Why did you start this channel? I've always liked making videos, and usually I just shared them with my family, but I wanted my own little space in the internet, I guess, and I just wanted to get even more creative than I already was, and so I just decided to start this channel. The second question, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I believe everyone's reading taste is different. I know for a fact that my life experiences shape which books I pick up and my opinions on certain books. And so I'm just here to offer a new perspective and hopefully give you guys some good recommendations and also to receive some recommendations. What are you most excited about for this channel? I'm just excited to create, honestly. I really like getting creative, and so I'm just excited to try different things. When I say that, I mean it in the sense of picking up books that I never would have picked up before. I'm not a big romance or fantasy reader, but I do want to make videos exploring that genre. Also, I really like capturing different shots, and so I also want to get creative in the ways that I film my videos. Why do you love to read? I actually made a whole video on this, and it's one of my favorite videos, I think. So if you're curious, then check out that video. What book series got you into reading? I would say the book that got me into reading was probably a horror book. I think it was called Class Trip, if I'm not wrong. And when I was in elementary school, the horror genre was the genre that I gravitated towards. I'm not sure why, but I just really liked being scared, I guess. Even though not many things scared me. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Honestly, I don't really know how to answer this question. My favorite booktubers are probably with Cindy and A Clockwork Reader. Honestly, I'm not sure what I would ask. I guess I would ask how their day's going. What's the best thing that happened to them that day? What challenges do you think starting a YouTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? It's definitely gonna be staying consistent. I do want to stay as consistent as possible, but that's quite difficult. But I think I haven't been doing too bad. When did you start reading? I started reading very young. My dad is a massive bookworm, and I think it started off with me just imitating him. I've always seen him with a book. He was always reading, and so I wanted to do the same, and I wanted to be next to him. And a lot of our conversations were revolving books, and so it was just a way for me to get closer to my dad. Where do you read? Honestly, I can read anywhere. I used to not be able to read in cars or while walking, but I've developed that habit now. The only thing I can't do is read while listening to music. I get very distracted. The last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? Any book that challenges me, that forces me to think differently about something is a book that I'd like to read. If I'm being honest, most of the time I go into books without knowing what they're about, and I kind of prefer it that way. I prefer not knowing too much about a book before going in. Obviously, there are authors that I really like, but at the end of the day, I'm open to picking up any books. I'm not that picky. Some of my favorite books, or the books that I really like that come to mind, are the Karamazov brothers. I really like The Post Office Girl. The Stranger is my favorite book ever. Also, we need to talk about Kevin. I think that's a brilliant book. And The Wind-Up Bird Chronicle. So that was the last question. I hope that you know me a bit better. And thank you again for 1,000 subscribers. If you've made it this far, I'd love to know what types of videos you would want to see. Is there anything in particular you would want to see more of? Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you're having a good day.